Hello again. This is a book review that, to be honest, I'm a bit about. So if you have seen my other book reviews of Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, you will know that I absolutely love this series. So today I am going to review Onyx Storm that came out if that made any sense to anyone. So it came out this year, and actually it was when this was started being promoted and everything, and I saw it on a lot of social media pages, and that is when I decided to read Fourth Wing and see what it was all about, because everyone was raving about it. So I have read it. I have finished the series so far. So I will give you, this doesn't actually have very much to say, actually, to be honest. I usually read a bit, but it doesn't really have much to say on it, apart from I Will Not Die Today is then crossed out, as you can see. I think you can see that there. I Will Save Him. Violet Sorrengail's personal addendum to the Book of Brennan. That's literally all it says. But I have to show you something. I absolutely love, I do love hardback books, actually. Really, that should be a debate of what we actually like, hardback or paperback. But how cute, how amazing is that? That is just, oh my God, beautiful. And it's the same on that as well. I just love that. I just think that's so nice. So yeah, we're here to talk about Onyx Storm. Now, I don't know where to go with it. Onyx Storm. I will tell you, and I did this in my Iron Flame one as well, is there will be some spoilers. I need to talk about it. If you haven't read it, please don't listen to the rest of it, and maybe go and check out the other books, Fourth Wing and Iron Flame first, and then you might be able to understand where I'm coming from with this. So at the end of Iron Flame, we found out that Xaden is now becoming Venin. I had a feeling, it was predictable. We knew that the bad boy that wanted to kill Violet is obviously going to end up on the dark side. And most of Onyx Storm is literally him trying not to give in to using the magic and the ground, as they call it, as the earth, is where they get all their power from, because it will it's that temptation to use, and that they are literally trying to get him onto the dark side. So that is literally what he is dealing with in this book. And Violet is trying to find ways. She needs a cure for him in order to save him. And that's what she's trying to do, is save him. Like it says, I will save him. And yeah, but I can only give it a 4-star. Iron Flame, if you saw, I gave a 5-star review, because it was just massive book, but absolutely just brilliant, just gripped me. But I was really let down by Onyx Storm, especially at the end. Now, I get it. There is other books coming. There's a 4th and a 5th one coming. So I do get that they have to have a cliffhanger, of course, and that. But like the way it ended, I kind of thought, no, we need some more. It was like you turn the page and it was like, oh, we've ended. So it was a bit harder to, so I didn't like that ending at all. So I think it should be, I reckon we could have done with an extra chapter. I'm not going to lie. I think we could have done with an extra chapter in it. But yeah, so I like the fact that we're going to all these different isles. We're seeing a lot more of this place, and we meet new people because they're trying to get people to help them in this war, but then she's also got this side quest of trying to find a cure for Xaden because she doesn't want to lose him. And I quite like that we see all these different places that they're going, but it was quite a slow burner for me. It was quite a like, oh, okay then, you know, I didn't feel excitement over it as much as I did on Iron Flame. I mean, what really excited me the most was when I saw a interview with the author, with Rebecca, and she said that in the next book, a much loved character will die. What? I mean, who? The one thing I did like about this is one of my favourite characters is Riddick, and he plays more of a starring role in this one. And I quite like that because he's fun, he's witty, he doesn't take things too seriously, and I quite like that. But I'm really worried that he's the one that's going to die in the next book. I hope to God that is not the case. But it has left at the end, it has left so many questions. So like, you know, it was talking about like when Xaden went to, so, you know, he finally goes over to the dark side, and they're saying, oh, you've brought the wrong brother. If you read it, you'll know what I mean. And I'm like, who is that brother? Like, they took Jack, but he's not the brother they're talking about. So who is it? My guess is I feel like there's something seriously not right with Brennan. And I wouldn't be surprised if he isn't as heroic and on the good side as we're made to believe. So the ending has given me loads and loads of questions, and I can't wait for the next one. Unfortunately, we have to wait. I think it's 2 years for the next one. So these questions are not going to be answered for a very long time. But apart from that, I kind of feel like, yeah, it was all right. It was fine. But I've got a lot more expectation for the next one. But there are some good points. I did like the Isles and seeing more new characters, and I do like the fact that Riddick came into his own in this one as well, because he is one of my favourite characters. So yeah, it is definitely, this series though, I love it. I love it. It didn't, even though I felt a bit let down by it, it doesn't stop me from really craving the next one and wanting to know what is going to happen. There's something so addictive about this story. So yeah, definitely, if you have not started it, this is the 3rd book. Definitely start with Fourth Wing, the 1st book, and Iron Flame, the 2nd book. And yeah, happy reading.